Hello and welcome back to Avowed. So, last time we did the archives and went over here and rescued a guy. And that's mainly it really. A lot of reading last time. But yeah, like the whole map is now revealed, so we've been everywhere technically according to the game. It's always weird because it doesn't feel like it because we haven't been down here with our main quest. And yeah, that is where we're gonna be going. And yeah, there's something back to do in Donjon, but it's not gonna be now. Cause I just wanna do the main quest. That's just the main quest time, you know. Yeah. Oh, what are these here? Oh, it's clearly not like that. Dude, it's it. Okay, that was all you.
Ready for more.
Can I get through here? Okay. I was wondering. It seemed like the wrong way to go. And I don't think I'm going to be allowed to go that way. We gotta go the long way. That's fine. I might find other stuff. No, didn't feel like I was really done here. You know, but not entirely. It's pretty barren, but you know, could be a thing or two. Maybe you just wait for me. Another one. Oh, right there. Oh, you guys can freeze. Oh, don't freeze her. Oh, you get magic blasted. Oh, whoa. Can I sneak up on you? Oh, get me time.
Nice job, everyone.
Someone's around here. Hello.
Oh, a traveler. Just my luck. I've got something to ask you, though. I think I've come across the discovery of a lifetime. At least I will if I can figure out this puzzle, which I cannot. Can you help me?
And you're very informal, Prophet Vernon. What is going? Who are you exactly?
It's all the alone time in the living archives. You end up reading some really good books. Anyway, it's like this now.
It's
I'm in
just
search of an oasis,
strange guy.
fertile land and lush vegetation. I follow the energies all across the tusks, and I'm sure this is where I'm meant to go. My elders called it a waste of time. I'll show them. You and me, though. We'll show them you can find green in the tusks.
Wish you wouldn't. I wish you would stop calling me doll, to be honest. I don't care much for that. Is that a euphemism? What are you talking about? Find green in the tusks.
What? I am here on very important business. The texts say that there are traces still of that miraculous work and an oasis remains. Except I can't get inside. I don't understand the mechanisms protecting the inner chamber.
What do you think the sigils mean? Are you certain there's more to this place? This might be a waste of our time.
I'll be honest though, I'm not very good at ancient languages. I just enjoy the ancient stories. However, activating these sigils should reveal the oasis we've been looking for.
I'll see what we can do to help. I'm not sure I understand the significance of this, but sure, I'll help you.
Will you? Oh, thank you. They said it was a fool's errand, but we'll show them, won't we? I'll be waiting right here. Be sure to let me know if you find anything, all right, though?
Okay, well, looks like we got these. Electric. We can do that at least. Yeah. This is not anything quest-wise. This is a thing you can find. Broken fragment of an Akhedan tablet. The ancient stone fragment contains rough etchings of what appears to be Akhedan inscriptions. Time has worn away most of what was chiseled on the stone. However, it is still possible to make out a lone figure standing in front of what appears to be an altar wrapped in vines. Can I go through here? No. Well, I can't throw this there. That's the last one though. Oh, up there. There we go. Open up. To talk to you again.
How goes the...
I solved it.
It's real then? The oasis? I can't believe it. I mean, I never had any doubts, but at the same time, I must get in there to investigate. The elders must bow to my wisdom now. If you'll excuse me.
Okay. Oh. I didn't really investigate myself. It's kinda... yeah. I don't really know what's in here. Hello Haven. I mean, you know. It's green. For this place. This ancient stone fragment contains rough etching and a of Akhedan, time and weather, and whatever destroyed the weight of the tablet have worn away most of what is on the stone. However, it's still possible to make out unknown figures giving thanks in front of what appears to be an oasis enclosed in a cave. Guess this is it. If there's something else going on here. Do you have anything to say that we went there?
Green life everywhere. Green life and clean water. This is paradise.
Use the Cells keep immediately.
To share with none.
Yes, council will be thrilled. Everyone will be ecstatic. There'll be fresh water for our children and our elderly. We'll be able to plant crops. No, I can't tell them, can I? The desperate never know how to control themselves. They'll ruin this place. What do I do?
If we continue your fight and never speak with us again, tell you people, figure out the rest later. I mean, is this really like... It doesn't look like a lot of water anyway. I mean, just a little pond. I don't know.
One becomes a library of one's own experiences, I suppose. I think you might be right, and I hate that you are. Well, thank you for solving the puzzle for me, though.
Feels like there's some more that I'm missing, like those tablets. What's that all about, you know? Like, is it possible? Is there any way in there? It looks like it continues that way, but I don't know, maybe it's just... That's what it used to, but now it doesn't. But yeah, I can't like go this way. It's pretty blocked off. Okay, well. That was that, I guess. Weird old place. Weird little guy. Oh, whoops. Ah man, like, she accidentally cleaned those, you know, it's not using the stick to move around this wheel. I accidentally, like when I try to be precise, I accidentally click the other side as I'm clicking the button to confirm where I am. You know, it happens sometimes. You know, it's fine, but you know, it is a thing that happens. Should I change characters? I think I'll stick with you guys for now. I feel like it's not been that long. There's something. You up there? Some enemies? I don't know. Alright, this is it. And yeah. Still about around. That's what it said, yeah. So, guess we just kinda have to deal with them.
Who are you, spirit? Go away.
Oh.
I know you're not real. I'll stop you if I must.
The trap cuts. The fox cries at the pain of the hare. The justice of the wild.
The plague's
I mean...
corrupted the rest of us. Steel Garut. Our minds broken. I won't let it take me. I'll keep my sanity.
I don't think that's how it works.
Real. You can't be. No, go away, spirit.
Alfear. I knew it. Time has not been kind to her, has it?
Is that my name? Alfear? I've been wondering. But is it me I'm frightened of? Or her?
Lödwyn must be desperate if you're best. If you're the best, I guess. That's missing there. You're best to what she can muster. You're best, yeah, whatever. It's alright. I'm not here to hurt you. Captain Alfear, been looking for your company. Choose the next words carefully. Nobody threatens me twice.
My soul is mine. Mine, it will not be despoiled. What was that prayer Lödwyn taught us to banish the visions? Fearsome Rodica, by your withering gaze I bind this tricksome devil. Oh gods, it's still there. I see the canopy of a tree inside your soul. No! Stop looking at me. I don't want to see it.
She's beyond prayer at this point.
Just on that. One question here. See what we can learn. Yes, Kai, I can see that. This is pointless. Let's go find the rest of them. Damn, let's deal with this swiftly and move on then.
The ruiner, the rival, the seed of the poisonous tree. She said... She commanded me.
Have you found the path to the garden? Where is it? Where is Inquisitor Lödwyn now?
The closer she draws us to the wood, the worse the visions become. Leaves and chains, roots and rot. When I close my eyes and when I wake, they never go away. Make them go away. The Queen receives petitions from atop her burning throne. The Queen and she.
Petitioners? Do you mean someone from the keep? Wouldn't have remaining forces must be inside the mine. Let's go.
Has Kostya already spoken with her?
They are grubs in the dirt, wriggling things. Nothing to her but feed for the journey to the wood. None shall pass, she said. None but she and the Queen that was and always will be. Boudica bind you, villain!
Oh, gotta fight. No, this is not how everything should go. You know. You are still about and everything, but I don't think you'll deserve to be taken by the dream scourge. Nobody does, really. You know, it's a disease which not me to do that. I was thinking I was gonna scroll the wheel here. I actually went to the side. Anyway, yeah, like nobody deserves it. It's a disease, you know. It's an epidemic, you know. You might not like it, but it's something we gotta fight together still. And yeah, the third malediction and death nightclubs. Okay, two-handed melee. It's very strong, like 100 plus. What do we have? It's obviously two-handed. Probably pretty slow. Killing enemy gives you and your companies, why do you really like that? Companions, 10% extra attack speed for 5 seconds, which is good. And your companions deal 20% more damage, which is alright, I guess. The axe has seen a lot of use, with numerous nicks and scratches all over it. It's an Elfia, nonetheless, put a great deal of time and care into maintaining a weapon. The axe head has been polished and repolished to a mirror shine. Swam along the haft of the axe is the phrase, think upon your promises and die. Okay. Some gloves. Stamina cost while blocking, so it's useless to me, and force damage, which is not the worst, but again. The chill radiating from this cold black armor is like a kiss from beyond the grave. These reinforced gauntlets allow the wearer to block incoming attacks with minimal effort. And though the freshest metal may cause numbness in the fingers, the requirement is best friend. The deathly aura emanating from the gauntlets vastly empowers the potency of the wearer's force magic. Alright. I mean, you know, if I were, you know, to use this, you know, it would be fun to use a two-handed giant axe, but yeah, you know, it's just not my thing. I have dedicated myself to this playstyle. I'm still wondering about this one as well. If I want to invest in it, you know, after having gotten this to full level. I don't know. But meteor shower sounds fun. I don't know. It's a decision, and I am not feeling like making a decision today. I guess.
Lava can be really off-putting if you're not used to it.
We've seen lava everywhere.
Secret. It's safe.
Mm.
The rocks
Oh.
themselves.
Guess everybody is yeah, all green crawled up. Are you? I haven't seen anything in your face. It's a little hard since I'm in the middle of fighting you, but now that you have armor. Do you have anything in your face? Oh, you disappeared so fast. Oh no. This is not a good spot. Ah, you get out here. Stop running. There we go.
We make a good squad.
Yes, we do. Hi. Yeah. Dodge distance, make stamina, and move speed up. These dirty leather boots were enchanted by none other than the archmage Abbie himself. Bearer of impressive titles such as bringer of foul wind, the teeth of suckling imps, and the herald of dirty slippers. What? Okay. As a wizard passed to the employ of imps among his household staff, it was also important to employ someone to be able to catch the unruly creatures when they were in need of a bath. A punishment, regardless of the need. These boots were Abbie's gifts to whichever apprentice was lucky enough to bear the esteemed title of Imp Wrangler. A magical seal adheres these boots to the wearer's legs when donned. While a minor annoyance at times, it's a small price to pay in exchange for protecting one's feet from errant imp effluvia. Whatever. I don't know. That was weird. Sure. Delusional report. Report written by a high-ranking officer within the Silk Road. Letters are written in a shaky hand. It is clear we must conquer inside the earth and take the place deep on the ground where roots begin their growth. The garden will belong to us. We will belong to the garden. We will blossom the mountain from there conquer our enemies. We must make the land bloom. What? Small guys over here. Don't really need to fight them. I go to the entrance, I suppose. But there. Get you is awkward.
It's the end, boy. Left leg.
Oh, okay, you can teleport up here. Nice moves. Anything up here for us? Another way up here. Might just be another way to go around. Can I get up there though? Feels like this. Looks like there's something up there. But I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see, way up. Whoops. Ouch. Can fall. Break my ankle. Smart guys over here. Well, I'm never gonna get the hold on anyone. Oh yeah, I'm doing a funny dance. Okay. I can't go through here. I don't know why you would go here. Maybe you can come back out here later. That's why it exists. Hi.
We're under attack.
You can come to me. Set up a nice little trap for you. Someone up there.
On your right.
How do you get up there? Can hit from that side. Okay, doke. You'll be fine. Just casually standing on fire. Okay. Can I just go in? And just look over to the right here real quick before I do. See if there's anything here. Can I go up here? Really want to. It's just always worth exploring. Really does feel like you know how players are gonna explore this game. Because I always find something. I feel. I don't know. Maybe that's just good game design. I don't know. It's gonna go back up there, which I don't know if it's too useful for me, to be honest, but I guess I'll just quickly look if there's anything. It's a lava pit. Nothing up there. Okay, but I saw like a little cave. I didn't really. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go to the gate. That seems to be really it, but guess I'll unlock it. Or did I have my doubts I'll come back here, but you know, there you go. Now I have a path that way. Alright, let's go. Let's go into the caves. The mines. The mine cave. Do. All fancy doll. Okie doke. So, is Lödwyn in here? Maybe? Kind of maybe sound like she was gonna be, I'm not sure. No. Little worried about that, you know. You know. Might have to fight her finally.
Slaughtered them and left them to rot. I say we paid them in kind.
Agreed. Eyes peeled and weapons drawn.
It's 2 ways to go. It's a sneaky path. I mean, I don't know if you really... One goes one way, one goes the other, I guess. Hello. Finally separated. The white buttons.
Just like the good old days.
Alright, now look. Let's ability point. Yeah, well, I think all I really wanted was this one, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm at the point where I don't have much I want anymore. Which one's this? I guess that, okay, I could consider that one later. Like, I think, didn't we say you stop leveling up at 30 or like getting points or something at least or something? You said something about that at some point, so I don't know if we're gonna have a lot left. I think that's what he said, I don't know. I kind of forgot exactly what it was, but yeah. Yeah. Heard something. Oh yeah. There's something shimmery soundiness around. Let's go to the side. Where is that? It's around here. Huh? I don't know. I don't know where it is, but okay, whatever. Do. Can I? Oh, not really.
Stop right there.
For the Silgo, these guys are not too strong, I feel. How about the Silgo before we fought were a lot stronger? Okay, I'm on fire. Climbing a ladder casually while on fire. No biggie. Cold drop attack. That's a cold drop attack. Someone shooting at us. There's like a lot of sounds going on. Treacherous. Lava everywhere. Just won't have a map bullet. I didn't. I think I didn't. But maybe. It's kind of random.
Yes, you the roots if you like. We'll feed you to the water. You must until you speak. I didn't, I swear, I swear, please. Through your
They're noticing me.
Next one's mine. Take a moment, people.
You okay there?
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't come.
Probably you would have died. What happened to the silk boat? What happened to the dwarves? Are there any other survivors?
Here? No. The steel garrote took them all. I heard them screaming, but... please. There is a friend of mine hiding in the summit. You have to help me before it's too late.
Right. We better get moving.
Whoops, that was the best that. Oh, I think click that button. I think I slipped. Can I get a sneak in? Maybe.
How'd you do that?
Random beetle guy here. A lot of beetles actually. Get away here, beetle.
That's not hitting hard enough.
This will. Beetle corpse. Hi. You can join the circle too, I guess, if you want to, guys. But are you really the most magical guys there? Then we got there. Anything I have missed? That's why I went that way. Okay, didn't miss a whole lot.
Well, that's that. We'll need another way through.
Careful. I said careful. I think get up there, can I? Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be up there that way? Okay, let's go around first. Might just lead up there anyway. Beetles. I'm being quiet. In fact, I'm really getting this full. Okay, you see me. I was not close enough. Yeah. My range could have been better there. Oh, it must have been people around here. I am stuck. Can I be unstuck, please? Thank you. Okay, and that's just where we were. Perfect. Can't skip that encounter, I suppose, if we just jump up. That's fine. I like the fighting. Can't jump over here. It's dangerous. See a chest. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't trust that I won't just fall. Okay. Now force plate. Okay. Heavy armor. Additional damage reduction is lower, but again, we have upgraded, so that might not be that meaningful. Taking melee damage deals fire damage to nearby enemies, and resistance to fire accumulation. Oh god, that's decent, but yeah, I don't feel like I want to change. Though donning this armor can be a difficult endeavor to avoid burning oneself, but taking it provides worth the risk. This unique plate armor was forged in the long-lost floating foundry, a parkour facility built atop a river of lava. Really. During its brief existence, remarkable arms and armor were crafted in the floating foundry, but it was not to last. Plate is one of the few pieces of Parkourian craftsmanship that survived the fall of the floating foundry, thanks to its unique composition. I mean, you know, I'm not sure its device is being too built something on top of lava, but oh, there's no repair.
On your right. Let's go.
You do you.
Well done.
Time for freezing. Time for spinning. Okay.
Not bad, Marius.
Letter from Carter to Lödwyn. Okay. To the esteemed Inquisitor Lödwyn, your mission has moved me greatly. Understand how singular your purpose is, how consuming your desire to serve Abbie and Vodka. As I too possess loyalties not even death can sway. I believe in you and I may be of assistance to one another, regardless of whether you believe the same. I hope you'll provide me with opportunity to prove as much. Use and duty, costume. Don't like that. I mean, she's around properly. I don't like this. I got enough. Getting all kinds of stuff. It's always good to have stuff. Stuff is good to have. Getting all the Eye of him grand. Now why would you give me those? Oh, no encumbered. Yes, there's my stuff. I guess I'll stash these as well. Yeah, particularly heavy. Alright. Hmm. Would have heard a voice, but it must just be the lava bubbling. Nope.
This is a mess. And the Steel Garrod aren't the disorderly type. They must have left in a hurry. Are these Pargrunen books? Like campfire reading? I wonder how the Steel Garrod got them.
They circled Solace Keep on the map. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Uh-huh. Are the Steel Garrod looking for the garden? Are the Steel Garrod looking for the garden in the keep? Oh, that's because Clutch offered them the keep. Are they planning to attack the keep? I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, why would they? Why would they? Doesn't quite sound. I don't know.
Impossible. I've explored every inch of the keep. If there was a path to the garden inside the keep, I'd know about it.
Hang on. What if that path is under the keep?
It is true. How would the secret know? That sounds like it would be a closer guarded secret. One would have been killed for that information.
Someone must have told Lödwyn. Even amongst a tight-knit group like the Pargrunen, there's always someone with a price.
Doesn't matter. The Steel Garrod getting to the garden cannot be a good thing.
Remember what we're fighting for. The people of the living lands counting on us. We're for a fight, no quarter. What's the spec? This might get messy.
We won't let them down.
Whether they realize it or not.
Mm-hmm. A stained map of Kelvin's tusk containing the many places the Steel Garrod has apparently searched while looking for the garden. So its keep has been circled twice. Twice. Did I say twice? Whatever. I think it was 3 times. Whatever. Anywho. The Slovenian Proclamations. A more recent volume that has seen some wear, seemingly bound and rebound several times. The writing seems to be of a more modern age, but the paper has not weathered the years with grace. Once the invaders were repelled and the process of clearing the rubble had begun, Slovenia quickly established new traditions meant to bolster Solace against future invasions of the type. Many of those traditions are still in place today, though many, such as the prohibition on relying on the written word to carry culture and knowledge, are controversial. Slovenia believes that Solace's thoughts and culture are as valuable as its material resources, and thus they deserve special protection from outside threats. To record our knowledge, culture, and advancement in written form would make them available to be taken or destroyed by foreign invaders, and therefore Slovenia forbade the creation of written records. While the people of Solace followed the decree, knowing that Slovena's strength and strategic acumen had repelled the savages that had broken the walls, many murmured among themselves that this was a step too far. By Slovena's decree, material such as this very volume would be considered illegal, just for fear that it would fall into enemy hands. The Establishment of Solace, Volume 10. A volume part of a set of Pargrunen history. Also dividing is lost to ace and rare, but a slip of cloth marks a spot of particular interest to the previous reader. While his followers welcomed the moment to stop and make rest, many felt strongly that this place, on the coast of the violent molten land they called Galavin's Tusk, was neither safe nor inviting as a foundation for civilization. None of his closest advisors warned him of the Pargrunen settlements that preceded this one, and of the mouldering ruins thereof. None simply gazed out over the acid sea at the mystical glow beyond and said these words, immortalized by tradition and passed down forever since. Here are the ends, my people. Here we find solace.
Trespasser, heed defiles our ground.
I said this before, but I wonder how much time I would have saved if the loading was a lot faster. You know, if the loading was immediate, pretty much.
Murderer, she is near.
Feel like I would have saved at least like a good half hour, maybe. I don't know. It feels that way sometimes. It is, yeah, you know, it is what it is. She's around. She's up here.
You will go no further. The garden is under our protection.
Who?
And who is going to
Oh.
stop?
Up ahead. Like, sounds so close. Like, what are you right next to me? There you are. Hey.
Time has come to take the garden.
Orders will never.
Yesterday this island suffered in the grip of its own madness. Today the living lands unites under one flag. One people. One law. One true God.
No! Never again!
Oh, look at that. Huh. You can do that? Uh-oh. That might not be good. Well.
Fear in the eyes! Invaders in the garden!
Don't die on board. Come. Let's talk.
Everybody all right?
Well.
So here you are. Sapadal coaxed you toward the garden, a spider luring a fly to the safety of the web.
Who spins? Who rides? She weaves a trap of steel.
Look at my paladins, envoy. Look what your god has done to us. I should have realized it sooner. The Dream Scourge is Sapadal's weapon. A cudgel to drive us out of the living lands.
That can't be true. Septa would have told me. You may be right. That's true. Septa's allowed to defend the homeland. Didn't come all this way to hear your monologue. I'm off the garden. I mean, I felt like Sabadell was like wanted us to, you know, stop the being scourged, didn't they? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he did. I mean, they've been leading us here. Maybe, I don't know. I still don't know what to think about all this, but yeah.
When are the gods ever forthcoming to the likes of us? What a pair we make, envoy. Proxies in a war between gods. Your patron versus my faith. A war that ends here and now. The choice is ours. Do we trust our own judgment, or do we gamble it all on the monster whispering in your ear?
What do you propose? Sabadell deserves a chance to be free. You made some good points. I'm willing to listen. The only ones I see here is you.
You've seen what they can do in chains. Setting them loose would be a disaster. No matter where we turn, we find the consequences of Sapadal. Plague, blight, madness. The living lands hangs by a thread because mortals cannot live in the shadow of a god, much less one that's lost its mind.
I hate to say this, but she's got a point. Not that I trust her with the solution.
We were fine living at the whim of a sleeping god until you came along and woke it up.
You and I alone can save the living lands by destroying the unending madness that is Sapadal.
You're wrong. When I reach the garden, I'm setting Sapadal free. You're right. I'm going to the garden to destroy Sapadal. I want to hear what my friends think. Guess we'll hear them out.
Listen, I don't agree with the Inquisitor on much else, but she's right about this. No matter who controls the living lands, Sapadal's a danger to everyone who lives here.
You're asking me what to do about the god living in your head? I don't know, but killing a god sounds like a really bad idea.
Our time is short. Choose.
I don't know. I mean, he did essentially cause the downfall of the king and everything, you know. But it's still, I'm still unsure about all of it. It sounded like they didn't want that, you know. I mean, I guess what happened there with the giant blast was that Sapadal made them all green frawly and stuff. Is that what happened to them? You know, which I guess confirms that they are the ones behind the dream falls. But why would they? And I don't understand. I feel like there's something else going on. Maybe them being trapped is why the Dreamfall exists. Not necessarily because that's what they wanted, just because it's weird god powers that cause this to happen because they're not free, you know? I mean, what happens when a god is trapped, you know? Who knows, right? I'm going on a lot of trust that I'm making the right decision, you know, by saying the top option here, because again, I sure really quite very much do not want Lödwyn on our side or to support her in anything she's doing, because, you know, again, everything we've seen from the Silk Avowed is pretty bad. They've been pretty conquesty, pretty, you know, destroy of cities and stuff, and taking over the land. And she just gave us this whole speech about, you know, the one true God and everything. You know, it's sounding a lot like, you know, what's what I'm looking for, like I don't know quite if I want to call it fascism, but essentially that's what it seems like a little bit, you know. I'm not super into that part. Like, I don't know what will happen if you set Sapadal free, but I don't know what will happen if you get your way, you know. So I think I'm gonna have to say this. And who knows? I mean, I made a choice before that caused a lot of people to die. It was a choice I made, and we have to live with that, and, well, I'm gonna have to live with this choice as well. So, here we go. This is my choice.
Break the bars!
You know them best. If that's what you believe, I'll stand by you.
Seems about right, I think.
I knew it might come to this. Sapadal has a stronger claim on you than we ever did. Still, I had hoped your wisdom would prevail, if not your loyalty. What a shame to destroy so much potential.
There's nobody supposed to fight. You've always been to fight. You turn against your faith. Attack. Tell the Burn Queen who sent you. Are we at the point where I just say screw it and fight her? I don't want to. You know, I never want to instigate the fight if I don't have to. Like, so far, Lödwyn has not instigated a fight against me, you know? She has at the very least had that much honor, I suppose. Even if, you know, the Silk Road, I don't know if they are honorable in some ways, but I want to see at least what happens if I say this, you know?
You are the key to Sapadal's prison. That isn't your fault. It merely is. And it has to end. Prepare yourself for
Alright.
beyond.
Guess you're not giving me a choice. Here we go. Here's a Lödwyn. Are you gonna be a pushover? Am I too overpowered, or are you actually gonna be a fight? I'm gonna give my all, that's for sure. Like, I'm gonna just spam everything. Just spam all my stuff. Well, you're already over halfway. Alright, well, this might not be much of a fight. I mean, you know, I do feel like I'm probably a little overpowered. I mean, when you do everything in the game, that's gonna happen. Yeah, you did not get to do a whole lot. Maybe I should have fought these guys first, at least. Yeah. Well, that was Inquisitor Lödwyn's fight. Oh, guys around though. Here comes more. Perfect. Ow. I don't ever use my companion abilities anymore, like it's just, if they do them, they do them, you know? I don't think to do it at all. It's just, you know, fighting with all my abilities already a lot to think about, you know? It's not gonna happen.
Nice work.
Oh, just thought about it because I was like, well, should I be using those, you know,
We
more?
did it. That steel Garrote Korba died just like anyone else.
This isn't the first time she's died. Might not be the last. I hate to say it, but whatever did that, whatever turned all those people into
I
dream
mean,
thralls,
yeah,
I think it was Sapadal.
which,
We've got to get you to the garden, whatever it takes.
I mean, you know, we can still change our mind.
Not. The venom drowns us. Save us, please.
We can still go to the garden and change our mind. I mean,
Touch the Adra. Feel our voice.
either just leave them be, which I don't think is a good idea, or try to kill them if we can kill a god. I mean, who knows? Well,
Speak. We would speak to you.
that was you. Just give me an option to like click it. Let me just. Don't know why it does let you click the stone. I'll just grab stuff around here. Maybe that will make it happen. And can I use it now? Oh, oh, here, I'm allowed. That doesn't feel like that makes sense, but okay, right there. Weird.
They stand outside our prison. We rattle the bars, they do not hear. We scream, they do not answer.
What's happening? Chased those people into Dreamfalls, didn't you? Tell me the truth, Sabadell. Are you behind the Dream Scourge? Calm down. Painting is going to help any of us. Just saw you turn everyone into the... Try it again. Just saw you turn everyone on the summit into Dreamfalls, and now you want to talk?
They come. A surging flood of parasites. They destroy us bite by bite.
It's alright. You're safe. Stop it with the tantrums. I can't reason with you when you're like this. How do I want to approach this? Let's let's try not to get too much on his bad side at this point. I don't think.
They eat us alive. Out! Let us out! Set us free!
So, I killed Dreamfalls. The Silverworm won't hurt you anymore. Those were people. How can you turn them into monsters?
They eat through us, carve us open, no difference. New steel treads upon the ashes of the old. The light stands in the midst, the old light. It blinds us. Send it away.
It'd be nice to know what the hell you're talking about sometimes. It's like a riddle each time you say something. Keep trying. Breathe. Grab yourself. Turn into Dreamfalls. You can't go on like this. Say nothing. Stop it, that's enough. Not yet.
It hurts. It has always hurt this way. And our pain spreads, and the rot spreads. The plague grows.
I mean, it sounds like they're not intending it. Maybe? I mean, I don't know. Doesn't sound like they can control it. Maybe. Whether or not freeing them will mean they have control over it, you know? Or mean they have control of it, you know? For good or for worse, you know? I don't know. The Dreamscast was you. It was always you. All this time, you knew what was going on. You were lying to me. You hurt so many innocent people. I mean, they might not be been something they can control, not something they want. I don't think they want this. I mean, why would they want this?
No. We see now. The mycelial roots tended with our blood and tears. We wanted to be patience and strength, but we were afraid. They hurt us and would not stop.
Magpie spirits told us what you're capable of when you're afraid. You must learn restraint. You lied about Akita. It's all because of you. Now you expect me to trust you?
We did not mean to. We were innocent. We were never taught the meaning of our strength. We were nothing once, and then we were. As we woke to the world, we reached out and we found them, the other gods. We thought they would love us, but they flinched from us like we were a flame. The charred queen called us an abomination. We tore chasms in the land and boiled its rivers to stop her magfolk, to save our people. How could we have known how fragile their bodies were? She hurt us, killed those who loved us. She wanted us gone, forgotten, destroyed utterly.
I mean, I understand why Sabadell would be so, you know, angry. Like if you know, if you had to trust them again, it's hard to at this point a little bit, obviously, but if you had to trust that, you know, like they were essentially dismissed and fought off as an abomination, and then then the Makefolk also came and, you know, everything. There is some understandability there of, like, you know, defending yourself, you know, and resisting. I mean, what else can you do? Are you just gonna take it? That's why they came for the Kita. It's because of you. How could the other gods do that to you? You were a newborn. And well, yeah, also, you were essentially a baby? Maybe, kinda? Like, I don't know how that works for gods, but, you know. You may not have a whole lot of knowledge about the world, about themselves or their powers. I mean, that's what it sounded like. I mean, maybe again, like I said, they might not have control over the powers. They might not be able to, you know, control the dream scourge from even happening. But again, if they're free, will they have control, or will they just cause more chaos like they did? I mean, again, they did destroy everything. You know, they destroyed, you know, killed all the freaking Akitans. You know, they were responsible for that. But again, they were trying to. It's complicated, man. It's complicated, you know. I don't know what to think. Let's read the last one. No wonder you're furious. I would be too. Fuck the gods. Yeah, I mean, Bodega does sound, you know, very much like, Lödwyn. Kind of shitty, you know, all considering. Like, just guess we're just gonna send the Makefolk to destroy you because, well, we're the true god. We're like the, you know, believe in us and, you know, what we're doing here. This new god, kill them. You know, that's not that's not a great look. You know, that's yeah. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that either. See, I'm still leaning on the fact, not on the fact, but I'm leaning on my thoughts about Sabadell not being bad, just being, well, misunderstood, being confused, being, you know, yeah, I mean, I really do feel like it's not their fault, really. I mean, should there be responsibility for what you did? I mean, again, you killed an entire civilization, essentially. You know, that's I can't say that's not bad, even if you were essentially trying to defend yourself and everything. But it was also self-defense, it seems like. I mean, again, we don't know everything for sure, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
We do not know.
Kitty's here, by the way.
We do not comprehend. We were new to the world, and it to us. Yet she made it our sin. She who caged us. She who called us monster. We thrash, and the affliction rises. We scream, and the rot spreads. We did not intend to lie.
I mean, yeah. I feel like they're telling the truth. I feel like they don't know what they're causing to happen, what they're doing. They don't have that... What's the word, like... Not quite maturity, but like... knowledge or like... understanding of the world and what they are capable of doing in it. You know? It's like... What's a good analogy? Like... It's like a... You know... I don't know. It's not quite what that means, but an elephant in a glass shop or whatever that thing is. Not quite that, but like... You don't know that the... you know... causing so much trouble by just existing and... You know... They just... Kitty, you gotta stop biting the wire though. Okay, buddy? I know what you want to do and you can't. Okay, buddy? You're very cuddly, but I see you trying to bite the wire and you can't do that, okay? Yeah, I don't know. They might just really be this ignorant, really be this, you know. I mean, they've been trapped forever. You know, for hundreds of years. The entire existence has been... Oh hey, we exist. Whoops, now someone is trying to kill me. I better defend myself. I mean, that's what it seems like. I mean, you know, that might be simplified a lot, but... That is what it sounds like, and I can certainly understand how you would react badly to that. You know, Kitty, what are you doing? You're looking around, spinning around. I think you trying to sit well. I don't know what you're doing. Can you sit? Can you sit? Can you sit down? Okay, you're going. Okay. Ugh. Anyway, continuing. You let me think this wasn't you doing. You offered to fight a problem that you created. You understand? Sometimes you must do terrible things to survive. I'm not sure if this is saying that, you know, we're blaming them for creating it, or if this is saying, well, you create a problem, but you still offer to fight. You know, you still wanted to help, if that makes sense. Which is, I don't think that's what it's saying. No, I think it's saying something else. Yeah. So I don't want to go that route. I'm a little unclear on what that's trying to say. So I'll say this one instead. I mean that's what we did. You know, we made a choice, a bad choice for some people. You know, we made a choice to kill a lot of people to, you know, make sure others survived. We have made a choice in this game. So this is a true thing to say, that yeah.
We only wanted to be loved. We only wanted not to be alone. They hurt us. We hurt them back. We hurt them again. We dreamed of green sheets, roses without thorns to prick. The vines of the past strangle us, sweet. Help us. We are alone.
I don't know what to think about you. Lie to me. Cursed dream scourge. That's more than you deserve, you monster. Yes, of course, Abdel. Sabadell, I'm with you. I mean, yeah, they did. But I don't think they wanted to. Let me see if this goes further here.
We caused it, but it is not our way. We will make this better. We promise. Help us.
Yeah.
Release us. Then the rot ends.
Unless they are really, you know, unless this is some incredibly elaborate scheme to get us to release them, and then they're just gonna be like, psych! You released me, and now the dream skirts are even more powerful, and we're just gonna make the whole world dream skirts and everything. I don't want to believe that. I still want to trust you. But man, there has been a lot of like, I don't know if it's direct lies, but just like omissions of important things. You have been very, very ominous, very, you know, you don't say things directly, and you hold a lot of things back, and I mean, you're God. What do we know about what a god, how a god even, you know, behaves or interacts, or, you know, maybe that's just how they are. But I can't say that I'm not still slightly concerned about where I'm wanting to go. Like, what will happen? I don't know. And I guess we'll just have to trust. Really trust that you don't want the dream scourge, you know, to persist. That you really do want to end it. That you want to help us, and, you know. But you also caused it. Which, I mean, it's not like the most like, whoa, that's unexpected reveal. That was a thought. I feel like I might have even thought about that, or at least, I don't know if I said it, or it's definitely like, well, it sure sounds a lot like Sabadell could be the cause of the dream scourge in some way. I mean, they're literally the embodiment of the living lands and everything, and yeah, you know, and also the way the dreamfall talk, you know, whenever we encounter them and they can talk, they always sound very much like Sabadell. That's clearly on purpose now, obviously, you know, that they talk the same way in like riddles and metaphors of freaking, you know, plants and trees and nature stuff all the time. But yeah, like, I don't know. I really want to believe it. I really want to believe that they are on our side, that they have our best interest in heart and the world's best interest in heart, and they are really just trapped and lost and confused, and they're not causing this because they want to, but just because they don't know why or how. I mean, again, they were essentially a newborn, and they have essentially been fighting for the survival and then being trapped for years and years and years, you know. No wonder they are very, you know, crazy sounding, elusive, you know, and distrusting of us a lot of the time and what and everything we do, and you know, I mean, Sabbath is pretty interesting, that's for sure. I mean, especially if you go a different route. I mean, you can go a completely different route talking to Sabbatal a lot of the time, you know. You can just be completely dismissive and ignore them and, you know, be annoyed with them as well. And I wonder what people say if you go that route a lot of the time, you know. Will they be, like, annoyed with you more? You know, they sometimes seem to be annoyed with us in some ways. And I don't know if that's just because, I mean, the trapped god that has essentially never had any friends or, you know, any, you know, I mean, I guess they did have some devotees, you know, had some, you know, that's what I think they said they had some, right? I mean, their kid and they did, you know, what's the word, you know, pray, whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, when you follow a god. I'm pretty sure that was the case. So they did have that, right? I think so, right? Pretty sure. At least some. But like all the other gods dismissed them immediately, at least with Dagadeg, and I'm sure they have a lot of influence. I have no idea. Again, I have no idea how the gods work and how they all interact with each other. The gods. It's hard to say, but yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know. That's it's a lot to think about, and throughout the entire game, I have really gone up and down, left and right on on my thoughts about Sabadell and where I lie. I always wanted to believe that Sabadell had our best interest at heart and that we wanted to, you know, release them. But man, they also give you a lot of reason not to trust them. You know, give you a lot of reason to, you know, maybe go the route of following Lödwyn and being like, hey, you know, I don't really trust this Sabadell. I mean, maybe you have a point. Like, even if you don't believe exactly what Lödwyn, you know, wants or says, maybe you can at least believe that Sabadell is is bad and you shouldn't trust them. I mean, it really depends a lot on how you approach and how you see Sabadell and everything. I always want to be trusting, maybe for the detriment of myself, but I want to trust that people have the best interest of me and the world, you know. And there's a lot more going on. Again, we don't know every single thing that happened. All we have to go on is, you know, the ghosts telling us stuff, things we can find, you know, the memories and what Sabaton says themselves. All of which is pretty, you know, elusive and, you know, not direct and based on old things that we were never really there for. It's not the best way of really knowing. But does that mean we should just either destroy Sabadell, kill them if we can, if that's even possible, or just, I guess, leave them alone? It doesn't feel the idea of leaving them alone is a good idea. I mean, now that we know explicitly that they are responsible for Dream Skirts, we have to do something about that. That's, you know, our entire mission after all. So yeah, we have to do something. And I still think I want to release them. I think I do. So yeah, I keep my promises, Sabadell. Give me one good reason to trust you. I've already did what you've done. I'm not sure you deserve that.
We give you another sliver of
Yeah.
our power, a piece of us. Do you accept? The parasites who trapped us left a door in the garden's wall. Reach it, and you can set us free. Let us aid you once more.
Alright. I'll take the whatever help I can get. I mean, yeah, they have been giving us powers. I mean, whether that's, again, whether or not that's to, you know, simply aid in their freedom in you know, luring us in, you know, with gifts and with powers and with, you know, I mean, they also revived us, right? I mean, they were the ones who revived us when we died, right? Essentially, so, I mean, that is something we are supposed to be thankful for, I suppose. I mean, that is something that definitely, like, you know, if I was the actual character and a god revived me, I think I would be pretty, you know, I would pretty much have to follow them, you know, pretty much have to, like, be like, okay, hey, you know, you revived me, I'm not gonna piss you off, I'm just gonna do what you want to do, you know, because I don't know what else you can do, but if you have that ability, I'm not gonna mess around with you, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, like, pissing Sabadell off, I am pretty sure it's not a good idea, though. I mean, we already kind of know what happens when you do that, in a way. Like, they are able to cause a lot of damage, but maybe they can also cause good things, you know. Again, they are the embodiment of the living lands, you know. They are the embodiment of nature, I guess, essentially, in a way, I suppose. If you are to trust that, you know, maybe they can, you know, help with the living lands and all the trouble that's been going on, and maybe by freeing them, the dream curse can actually die down. You have to trust that. You have to trust that a lot. But yeah, we will at least accept the gift once again.
We grant you our power. Find the wall of the valley across the acid sea. It cups our prison in its palm. It waits. We wait. Free us. End our suffering.
Alright. Godlike ability, Seeds of Vengeance. It places with Green Touch. Okay. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage all times to nearby Delmgang green falls and vessels. Similarly turns up to 3 nearby cave corps into allied green falls. Okay. We can now make zombies. Well, that was a lot, once again. Didn't expect to get this into the depths, into the everything, you know what I mean? But yeah. Huh. Even though it replaces it. But yeah. I mean, I haven't used this much. I didn't use this a little bit, but then I stopped using it. But being able to, like, make zombies is interesting. I don't know if that's I mean, that sounds vaguely like, again, making zombies is not something I would imagine would be the most what's the word, like, oh, we can trust someone who makes zombies. I mean, yeah, I mean, again, everything Sabadell can do, it's a bit, like, suspicious, a bit like, oh, you cause the dream falls, you can make zombies, you can revive people from the dead and stuff. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't inherently mean you're bad, it doesn't inherently mean, you know, you have bad intentions, but, you know. Alright, well, should be stuff down on this side, actually, but yeah, wants to go over there. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the video now. You know, it's been quite a long episode because of all of that. But yeah, wow, certainly interesting. Like again, a lot to think about, and I still truly believe, truly trust that I'm making the right decision here. I have to. You know, I have a lot of evidence saying I probably shouldn't, maybe. You know, I have a lot of evidence saying it might not be a good idea. I have a lot of, mixed feelings. But you gotta trust your gut, I guess. I mean, you gotta trust it. And my gut is saying, hey, freeing Sabadell is the right decision. And I mean, it could still change, but for now, I think that's what I want to do. And even if Kai and Marius, he seemed a little bit more dismissive, like whatever about it, He always seemed about that with Sabadell, just like I don't know what's going on with that, and I'm not interested in that. But Kai seemed directly to be like, you know what? I think we gotta kill Sabadell. We gotta destroy them, like Lödwyn wanted. Which, again, I guess we're gonna be in the camp soon enough and talk to people. But yeah, I was actually kind of curious what Yasli and Yada had to say about all of this, and what they would have said when I talked to Lödwyn there, because I feel like Kai and Marius didn't have a whole lot to say about it, really. I felt like Yada and Yasli could probably have more to say, especially Yada. Yada always seems like the one who has the most to say about, like, more political or, big decisions like that. Like, Kai and Marius seem more, like, personal, if that makes sense. Like, seem more like, they're here on a journey because, we got why exactly Kai came with us in the first place, but he essentially was like, came with us and was like a bodyguard in a way. I kind of forgot exactly why, but he just kind of came with us at the start of the game. It's been a long time now. It's been literal months. But anyway, like, yeah. And like, he was always, he was here because it was what he's part of the party. He's a group member, he's a companion, he's a guy who have around for fighting and stuff. Kitty is walking around the table and moving the mouse around, that's why that's happening. Yeah. Oh, and now he's on the keyboard. Oh, okay, Kitty, don't don't be on the keyboard, please. Alright, I gotta stop the video. He's gonna click on a button or something if I don't do anything. Sorry. Yeah, well, yeah. But that is the episode, so see you next time.